Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for you may be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Theyre Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Wow. Interesting. What is that about? Okay, Cancer, jumping into this right away, what they're showing me. They are showing me this energy of indifference. It's not an energy of like they're sad or they're happy. It's like, no, they're just kind of, they're not fully 100% happy. They're just kind of content right now. It's like, how you doing? I'm fine. I'm good. It's like nothing more, nothing less. At the same time, I kind of feel like they're not, because there is a little bit of resistance to kind of just moving forward in this energy. So I kind of feel like they're not fully 100% happy or fulfilled, or have received or gotten something that they wanted or were expecting. I don't know. But even though they're in the mindset perspective, like, okay, let me just kind of move forward with things and see where this takes me, there is still a little bit of resistance there. There's a little bit of internal conflict as to how things are progressing and moving forward, but they absolutely are. I feel like they made their decision, they made their choice, and they're moving forward with it, even though they're kind of, battling themselves a little tiny bit. At the same time, they do know that things are progressing and moving forward for them, to the point where it almost seems like it changes their mindset, the perspective of, let me just kind of see. Let me kind of just trust, wait and see. And ultimately, they are in the process of putting this behind them. And they're kind of sitting comfortable here. I kind of feel like it's this energy of working through their thoughts and emotions, as well as literally the movements and progression, to get to this point of, okay, I feel a little bit better. Let's kind of just, once again, see where this goes. Well, there's a big old internal process that they go through. Interesting. There definitely is some sort of dynamic between the two of you. I am looking at parental figures as well, so there might be a family unit or dynamic in this. But as things are progressing and moving forward, there is it's interesting, because all of a sudden there's a shift. There's all this emotional disappointment. And I don't exactly know what or why, or I kind of feel like that could be because of someone. They may be, unfortunately, juggling you and someone else. I don't know what that's about. They could be. But at the same time, they're also kind of flipping through and trying to figure out what can kind of be done. There's a lot of consideration here of what to do, what a solution could be, how they can work on things, change things. At the same time, they're also kind of like, you know what, I'll make a final decision here and I'll just choose to kind of see it. Once again, wait and see. But as they're choosing to kind of wait and see, they're also kind of like, I just no longer care anymore. Like I said, it's this energy of indifference. It's like I've been waiting and seeing so long that it's not clearly not their first rodeo, when it's like, let me just kind of wait and see. Well, that's your energy. That's your energy, Cancer. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they're waiting on you or waiting for you, or I don't know. They have something they want to communicate and say to you, though, or express to you, but it's ultimately for the sake of trying to kind of see where things are going to go and look into things that much more. It feels like they're choosing themselves. They're upset. They're definitely upset. They're saying I had so much emotional feelings invested and committed into the dynamic of the situation at one time, but not so much anymore. And that's what they're wanting to communicate about it, because now they're kind of saying, I want to throw all my energy, my investment, my time into focusing on making me happy. And once again, there could be children and kids there that do make them happy and fulfilled. They're kind of like, that's great. Maybe it's a matter of spending more time with a loved one, or maybe loved ones, or maybe just spending more time on themselves. I don't exactly know. Kind of feel like it might be children or kids. They're kind of saying it is a lot of responsibility. It is a lot of an endeavor to kind of do and accomplish and go for, but they're willing to do it. They're willing to do it because they are in the process of gaining clarity and understanding as to what they're truly striving for here. Yeah, they understand that. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're choosing to focus on themselves for now. But it's not that they completely have, cut you out of the loop. It's just an energy of they want to kind of focus on themselves, their happiness, kind of get their mind right, get their thoughts clear. And then there is this energy of kind of coming back around to you to kind of figure out, what the two of you can kind of do to have things move forward and progress. Maybe they need a little bit of space. Maybe they need a little bit of a break. I don't exactly know. But what's nice about this is they're kind of like, okay, let's try and see where this goes. It's clearly progressing and moving forward. And they're saying, okay, it's strong enough to where they can commit themselves to this and put in and show more effort. Yeah, they're wanting to make the best out of it. Don't know what the dynamic is, but they're wanting to make the best out of this. And it's about bringing up the good old days, the good old times. But that's what's interesting is that they're kind of like still, in a sense, they're still emotionally sitting with everything and everything that's taken place and unfolded and happened with the two of you, whatever this dynamic is. But they're kind of like, okay, things are actually progressing in a nice way, so they're kind of moving forward with it. Oh, geez. Interesting. Even though there are still problems and issues, and even though they're kind of still lacking a little bit of clarity as to what to do about them, there is the desire to want to work on those and work through those, because they're kind of saying they're making the best of the situation, the dynamic with the two of you, and they're ultimately saying, I don't want to leave quite yet, even though it's kind of this energy of they need a little bit of space or time to themselves. I feel like they're still there. They're still there with you. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. They're all here. Goodbye.